Okay, so Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl. Now, you're going to need a capo on the 2nd fret for this song, and the chords you need are E minor, G, and that's the G with the 4 fingers, D, C add 9, which if you're unfamiliar with it and you've used C will do, but C add 9 sounds more like it. So you're going to get the G with the 4 fingers and move those two down a string, and don't hit the top string. Okay, and then the other chord is A minor. Now, it begins with just single hits on the chords, and they're really short and snappy, so it would sound like this. So hit it nice and hard, but after you hit it, cut it out with your right hand, okay? Now, where they happen, I'm going to count you through the beats. Okay, so what happens is we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you hit it on the main beat of the 1 and you hit it on the off beat of the 2. And you do that for every pair of chords. So the pairs are E minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then it goes D, C add 9. That's the second pairing. The third pairing is C add 9 and G. And the last pairing is D with another D. Okay, so it's all on the sheet in the video below, or in the link below. So it goes like this. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That brings us into the verse. Now the good news about the verse is it's a lot of the same stuff at that point. Really short, snappy strums. Okay, just backing over like that. Now you go E minor, G, then D, C add 9. Now second line you go E minor, G, 1 D, and you leave that space in between. So there's no C add 9 in that one. And finally the last line then goes A minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll see then in the sheet that there is a rhythm fill coming in there that gets the rhythm a bit busier coming into the chorus. So it goes as follows. It goes, and I'll split it up into 2 halves. Okay, so I'll do 1 and 2 and. Alright, so that's the first half. And the second half goes 3 and 4 and. And all together, it would sound like this. It would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, now sped up, it would sound like this. In all that line together, it would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you see it starts to pick up, and that'll bring us into that chorus then. Now, or the pre-chorus first of all, goes C add 9 to G, D to C add 9. Okay? And it uses the same rhythm we just had on the D, but you're going to have to change on the offbeat of the 2. Okay? So what I'm talking about is, if you get C add 9, and we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, so when it's sped up, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we do the exact same D to C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, then the second line of that, the pre-chorus, goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Same as the first line. But then the D, you'll notice that a lot of the time on the Ds we do a bit of a stop, okay? It just kind of brings us into the next section. So the stop happens on, we go 1 and 2 and 3. So you're only going to stop on that 3. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3. Alright, now all that pre-chorus sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. My pretty little Galway girl. My pretty little Galway girl. You see, makes that transition into the chorus then. Now the chorus, it's the exact same rhythm again, and this changes happen in the same place. So you're going C, G, D, E minor. So the pre-chorus, you into that line with the C add 9. Now I'm saying C at times here, but I'm really talking about C add 9. And that's all you do for the chorus. Now after that chorus, you're back to a verse, then you're back to a pre-chorus again, and keep in mind the verses have that snappy rhythm still, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Then you do the chorus. This time it's a double chorus, so you're going to play that C, G, D, E minor. You're going to play that 4 times, okay? Now, after that, around the mark of 1 minute 36 seconds, we get to the quiet verse. And there's no guitar in this verse at all. It's high piano. And what I would recommend is, if you want to tone down the verse rather than belt through it, you could hit down there near the bridge. Gives you a thinner sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, rather than here. 1 and 2. Harder to control, it's more boomier, it doesn't tone it down as much, because we want to tone it down to build it right back up again, okay? Now, after that, we're back to how he sang at the intro. But this time, we're going to do a rhythm with it instead of doing single hits. Okay? Now, the rhythm goes as follows, and I'm going to break it down the way I broke down the last one. It goes 1 and 2 and okay? Then it goes 3E and 4E and now that one feel a bit unusual. So it goes 3E and 4E and all together it goes 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and okay. And again, slowed right down, split it in 2 halves, and if the chord change is causing you a bit of trickiness or trouble, what you do is just practice it on 1 chord first. Then to practice your chord change, you could go like this. Make sure that's quick enough, then aim to try the whole lot again, okay? Now, you do E minor to G, and the chord change happened there on the 1 and 2 and then 3E. It's on the E after the 3, okay? 3E and 4E and then you're going to go D to C add 9 with the exact same change in the same place. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and then you do C add 9 to G, and like we had in the other sections, the D, we build it up and stop before it goes into the chorus again. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're back into the chorus, okay? Now, I'll play that intro again. Now, I don't know all the words, don't know many of the words at all, but you get the gist of it. So it goes 3, 4, she my pretty little Galway girl. Then you play the chorus to the end, and that is the whole song. If anybody's any questions, I'd love to answer them. That's the main thing to watch, really, just those sort of rhythm changes and the changes being quick enough. Now, you can try it with the C chord as well if you're more used to doing C, but I was trying it with C, and I much rather the sound of C add 9, and I think that's what they're using as well. Alright, have fun.